Hello everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima, I hope you're all well, and in this video I want to talk about my favorite bedtime fragrances. So usually I wear fragrances when I will go to sleep, and usually I love to wear more warm, cozy, sweet, not overly sweet fragrances, and the majority of these 10 fragrances fit that category, and the majority of these fragrances are niche. I have 8 niche fragrances and 2 designer fragrances, but this is not any top 10 and I will not mention any of these fragrances in a specific order. So with that said, the first fragrance that I have here and that I love wear during the bedtime is Indult Tihota. This one right here. This for me is the best vanilla fragrance out there, and I love this fragrance. This is so cozy, it's delicious. Man, it's so realistic. It smells like freshly baked vanilla cupcake. So warm, cozy, creamy, and very edible. This is very calming, and that's why I love to wear this during the bedtime. It's Tihota from Indult, and this is an eau de parfum concentration. This was created actually by Francis Courtin before he launched his own brand, Maison Francis Courtin. This is a masterpiece in terms of vanilla. I think this is a masterpiece. Again, it's Indult Tihota. I already did a review of this one. The next fragrance that I have here is from the house of Profumum Roma, and here I could mention a lot of fragrances from Profumum Roma because I find them very calming, very soothing, very warm from the most part, and they all have this natural feeling to them that I absolutely love. But for the sake of this video, I will just mention one fragrance from Profumum Roma, and it is Sorriso. Sorriso is one of the best chocolate fragrances out there, and this one is very creamy. This smells like fresh chocolate pudding with orange peel on the top. It's how it smells like, man. It's delicious. Creamy, warm at the same time. So good, realistic, has a natural feel into it, and it's very long lasting. This is also quite romantic. This is quite sensual in my opinion, and quite unique. And again, Profumum Roma never disappoints, for me at least, from the most part, of course. And this is perfect for bedtime in my opinion, and also during date night scenarios, for more special occasions, this will shine. Is Sorriso from Profumum Roma. The next fragrance that I have here, it's a staple in this type of mood. It's from house of Maison Margiela, and it is by the Fireplace from the replica line. This fragrance for me is so cozy. It's one of the most cozy fragrances that I ever smelled. It's warm, it's gourmandish, so you have this smoky campfire accord. But for me, it's never too scratchy, it's never too loud. And you have this roasted chestnut accord, very nutty, delicious, creamy, woodsy, smoky, but overall very warm and gourmandish. This is perfect. This is very calming, very soothing for me. This is a staple for bedtime fragrances, and for more cozy Netflix and chill type of moments, I think this is a must-have. Is by the Fireplace from Maison Margiela. The next fragrance that I have here is from also of Guerlain, and this is a stunning fragrance, quite underrated, from the house of Guerlain. It is Louis. This one is a 50 ml bottle size and just comes in 50 ml. It's expensive. I think it's in the 160, 180 euros at retail price, so it's expensive, but it's so good and so unique. It's spicy. You have cloves in here, carnation, and a lot, but I mean a lot of benzoin. This is a benzoin bomb with carnation and spices. But this is gooey, this is creamy, this is resinous, a bit sweet, not overly sweet, warm, cozy, and actually this is quite mysterious. This has a dark facet in here, but overall I find this fragrance called calming, quite soothing, because actually this sits close to my skin. This doesn't project all that much, but the longevity, actually, it's really, really good. Another stunning fragrance for date night scenarios, and actually this is quite formal, this is quite serious, can give this more formal and more serious facet, but for me, and just for me specifically, this has a very calming and very soothing and very cozy effect, so that's why I love to wear this during bedtime. Lovely, lovely fragrance, resinous, benzoin, and benzoin has this vanilla touch, so it's a bit sweet, not overly sweet. I think it's wonderful for date night, for Netflix and chill moments. It's Louis from Guerlain, quite underrated from Guerlain. The next fragrance I have here is from the house of Serge, and this is another staple for this bedtime Netflix and chill moments. It is 5 o'clock au gingembre. This is a tea-based scent with a lot of ginger. Tea fragrances are perfect for bedtime. I love tea fragrances for more cozy, more casual, calming environments. When I want to feel more relaxed, it's what I wear. It's a tea-based scent. And this one, it's warm. This one is very spicy and of course has a lot of tea. Wonderful scent, one of the best from Serge, very unique, cozy, and again, it's not too loud. Although the performance actually is quite good on my skin. We are talking about 8 to 9 hours in terms of longevity overall, so it's really good in terms of performance. Of course, the projection, it's not incredible. It's not that you will fill a room with 5 o'clock au gingembre, but you will smell amazing. This is a very calming, very soothing fragrance again, and spicy and unique, very unique. This is a pure unisex fragrance. All of these fragrances are unisex that I'm mentioning here. This is another one. It's stunning. If you love tea fragrances, please check this one out. It's one of the best tea fragrances out there in the market, in my opinion, is 5 o'clock au gingembre. The next fragrance I have here, it's a fresh gourmand fragrance. It's from house of Acqua di Parma, from the Blue Mediterranee collection, and it is Mandorlo di Sicilia. This one is a stunning fragrance, and this for me, it's a great alternative for the L'Homme Ideal cologne that is right now discontinued and it's starting to be harder to find. This one, it's a great alternative. This is a fresh, citrusy, spicy fragrance with almonds and vanilla and a touch of a balsamic nuance here. But the end result is this fresh, citrusy, spicy, creamy, sweet almond. Man, it's fantastic. Very well done here. I mean, if I would choose between this one and L'Homme Ideal cologne, I would still pick L'Homme Ideal cologne because this one has a sweetness that L'Homme Ideal cologne doesn't have. I think L'Homme Ideal cologne, it's a very well done, very realistic fresh almond, and it's not sweet at all. I don't get a lot of sweetness. While here, the almond here, it's supported by the sweetness from vanilla. But nonetheless, I think it's a stunning scent. Nonetheless, it's delicious, but at the same time, it's fresh. It's fantastic. This is perfect for more summer nights when it's hot, but I don't want to wear a too heavy fragrance and I don't want to wear a very fresh fragrance. Then I will pick this one. This is perfect. It's very cozy, it's very calming, and the performance, it's not incredible, unfortunately. After all, none of the fragrances from this line perform very well, but nonetheless, this will last through 6 to 7 hours. The projection, it's quite low, it's close to my skin at least, but nonetheless, if you're searching for a fresh yet gourmand fragrance, I think this is quite unique in that matter. It's Acqua di Parma, Mandorlo di Sicilia. The next fragrance that I want to mention, it's another staple in my collection when talking about bedtime fragrances, Netflix and chill moments, more cozy occasions. It's from House of Shay and it is Salted Caramel. This fragrance smells like caramelized popcorn. And it's so good, so realistic, so damn realistic. It's so good, man. My girlfriend loves this fragrance, and for a good reason. I mean, this is a stunning gourmand fragrance. But again, it's not too much, it's not overly sweet. It's simply done right. It's sweet, not overly sweet. It's very nutty, caramelized. Scent. I love this. This is very cozy. It's very warm, very enveloping, and never gets too overwhelming. I love this one. It's Salt Caramel from Shay Blue. The next fragrance I have here is from House of Hermès, and this is the only true fresh fragrance that I have in this collection. It is Un Jardin à Mediterranée. So this is the first fragrance from this collection, from the Un Jardin line, and this is actually my favorite to this day. My second favorite is Un Jardin Sur Le Nil, which I have yet to add to my collection. This one, though, this is one of the best fig leaf fragrances out there. This is very transparent, it's very watery, it's green, and again, realistic, definitely. But the reason why I wear this during the bedtime, it's because I have so many good memories attached with this one, and this always makes me feel happy, very relaxing, because the first image that comes to my mind is when I was in vacation with my girlfriend and we were near the Baltic Sea. And so that's why for me this is one of the most joyful fragrances, at the same time relaxing fragrances, calming. But this has a calming effect actually. I absolutely love this one. It's Un Jardin à Mediterranée from Hermès, and if you're searching for a fig leaf fragrance, please check this one out. I think it's very realistic. Again, it's calming, it's watery. I love this. Again, Un Jardin à Mediterranée. The next fragrance I have here, it's a sandalwood base scent, and sandalwood also has a very calming effect on me, and this is from Diptyque, a staple in terms of sandalwood fragrances. It is Tam Dao. This is the Eau de Parfum concentration. Tam Dao is one of the most realistic sandalwood fragrances out there. It's spicy, it's creamy, and of course sandalwood. This is just sandalwood. It's quite linear. This is not the most complex fragrance, not at all. This is very, very linear, but for me that's not a bad thing at all. Again, sandalwood has a very calming, very relaxing effect, and realistic as this one is, it's perfect for bedtime in my opinion. Good performance actually. This lasts me at least 7 to 8 hours. Every time I wake up next day I still smell Tam Dao, and it's again very calming, very soothing, and it's one of the best sandalwoods out there. If you're searching for a pure sandalwood centered fragrance, check this one out. If you love, for example, Sacred Wood from Baikielin, which is discontinued and hard to find, I think this one is a stunning alternative and much more inexpensive. So this is a 75 ml bottle size and will run you for 130 euros retail price. Of course, you can find for better deals in the online discounters. So I think this is a great bang for your buck in terms of quality, in terms of longevity, performance overall, in terms of uniqueness even, because again, a very realistic, natural smelling, spicy, creamy sandalwood. Love this one. It's Tam Dao from Diptyque. And last but definitely not least, from House of Carner Barcelona, this is a stunning incense fragrance. It is Botafumero. Botafumero is a very nutty, sweet incense fragrance. Oh man, so good, so good. it has a citrusy nuance in the opening, but this is nutty, it's sweet, not overly sweet, it's nutty, smoky, like even roasted, it has a roasted something effect, like you're burning frankincense. Very, very good. And again, incense, it's another note that for me it's quite relaxing, it's quite zen, and I love to wear it when I'm at home, or when it's that Netflix and chill moment, when I just want to hang out casually. This is incense. Overall, it's a stunning note for that purpose. Calming, soothing, relaxing, zen. And this one is so good because this is not overwhelming. This is not a very churchy, very heavy churchy incense, not very complex. No, this is perfect for bedtime, perfect. Again, nutty, sweet incense and citrusy in the opening. Love this one, and I love the bottle presentation also of Botafumero. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what are your favorite bedtime fragrances? Do you wear fragrances when you go to sleep? Tell me everything in the comments down below, guys, and see you in the next video. Take care. Ciao.